Hello, everyone. In this video, we're going to show you how to report a business closure. This is a logged in activity, so you must have a main tax portal username and be logged in to do this. We'll begin on the logged in home screen in the summary tab. Before we begin, we'd like to cover a few key points. First, this is to close the account, not to put the account on pause. Second, you can reopen a withholding account, but not a sales tax account or other business tax type account. And third, if you have access to multiple withholding accounts, multiple sales accounts, or multiple of any other business tax type account, and they are for different taxpayers, the different taxpayer names will be indicated in the business closure screen. However, if two or more accounts of the same tax type exist for the same taxpayer, such as wage withholding and non-wage withholding, pay attention to the account IDs in your summary tab, as the business trade names will not be displayed in the business closure screen, but the account IDs will. Now, let's get started. We'll navigate to the More tab and navigate to the Account Management Request panel. And we'll click the option to report a business closure. On this screen, we can see a list of the accounts to which we have access that are available for closure. We will check the box for any accounts that we would like to close, and then enter in some additional required details, such as the close date and closure reason. And we'll provide those details for each account type that we are closing today. A few notes on your closure date. You cannot close an account before it was opened, and you can future date the closure date if needed, only up to 6 months in the future. Once we verify that those details are correct, we'll move on to adding attachments. We'll click the Add Attachment hyperlink, browse for our file, and click OK. One example of an attachment that we could add to a business closure request is a letter with additional details that would not fit in the free text closure reason box. Once you've added all necessary attachments, you may click Next to proceed. This will bring us to the confirmation screen. As always, we do encourage you to make note of this information for your records. And we'll click OK to be brought back to the More tab, where we'll navigate down to the Account Management Request panel. And there is another option to reopen a closed business, so we'll click that hyperlink now. On this screen, we can see all of our tax types that are available to be reopened. As we noted earlier, only withholding can be reopened on the portal. So even though we closed another tax type account, it is not listed here. For our withholding account, we'll check the box to reopen, enter in a reopen date, and click the blue hyperlink to add attachment so we can add some supporting documents. Another example of a supporting document would again be a letter with additional details as to why you are reopening the account. We'll click OK and click Next to proceed. We'll enter in the mailing address for this income tax withholding account. As always, the addresses must be verified by the United States Postal Service, which can be done by clicking the blue Verify Address hyperlink. And we'll click Next to proceed. We'll enter in some contact information for this business, including the contact first and last name, contact phone number, and contact email address. And once we've done so, we'll click Submit. This brings us to our confirmation screen. As always, we do encourage you to make note of this information for your records. That concludes our demonstration of how to report a business closure. Thank you all for watching.